Hey guys, Eve here, and today's video is going to be all about a realistic back-to-school makeup tutorial. When I was in high school, I spent more than the average high schooler in the bathroom getting ready in the morning, but I know that what I did wasn't what most other teenagers my age were doing. So today's makeup look is going to use minimal product and drugstore products only, all cruelty-free. Some of these products are going to be repeats from my drugstore haul that I posted, but if you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, keep on watching. Let's go. Hey guys, alright, so today we're going to start with Pixie Glow Mist. We're going to dab this on our face with a primer. I have to put it on a sponge first because the spray is broken. So we're putting it all over my face, and then we're going in with the Pixie Pat Away Concealing Base in the shade Cream. We're putting this on my eyes as a eyeshadow primer, setting it with the RCMA No Color Powder. And then normally I would go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, but today we are just sticking with concealer. We don't need that foundation, so I'm just going to put this concealer all over any blemishes that I have and any excess redness. The goal is to not go for a full coverage look and just to cover up my minor imperfections. And we're going to dab it out with a beauty blender, dampened. I apologize if my voice sounds a little weird. I'm a little sicky. Got some allergies going on, thank you, hay fever. So please excuse the raspiness of my tone. Also putting this concealer under my eyes to hide my under eye circles. What's nice about this concealer is that it does have a slightly more yellow base, so it's going to cancel out the blue and purples of the under eye circles. Adding a little bit more where I need some extra coverage and setting it all with my RCMA No Color Powder. You want to make sure that you pat in the powder rather than blending it onto your face straight away. This will ensure that the concealer isn't moved off of your blemishes. Then we're going in with Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Light Bronzer. We're going to use this as a bronzer and a contour, putting it in the hollow of my cheekbones, around my forehead, and on my chin. And then grabbing my NYX Bake Blush in the shade Foreplay, putting that onto the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm going to take the RCMA No Color Powder and the sharp edge of my face blender, my beauty sponge, and I'm going to carve out underneath my cheekbones and then bake a little bit onto my smile lines. Then I'm taking the same bronzer, the butter bronzer, and putting that into the crease of my eye and blending it onto my outer corners. You can make this as dark or as light as you want, it just gives it a little bit of an extra definition. And putting it underneath on my lower lash line, smoking it out a little bit. Then taking my NYX eyeliner pencil in the shade Pure White, putting it on my waterline to brighten up my eyes. Then I'm contouring my nose a little bit with that bronzer, just to make it a little bit thinner. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I just feel like doing it sometimes. And brushing away that bake, leaving a nice crisp line, and then taking the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. And I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm just going to speed through this. Let me know if you guys want to see a brow tutorial in my how-to videos. I'll be glad to make that video for you and put that into my how-to playlist. If you guys want to see other videos that I've done so far in the how-to playlist, click right up in that upper right corner. And then taking some concealer just to outline my brows. And setting it with some powder just so that it doesn't move all over the place. And now heading into my Physicians Formula Mineral Glow Pearls palette in the shade Translucent Pearl. We're going to use this as my highlight. This is just going to be the first layer of highlight. I know, 2 layers of highlight. I like a beaming highlight. Having 1 layer is nice for a natural highlight, but I need a little bit more than that. But I'm going to put that on my cheekbones, on my forehead, my nose, my chin, and then taking a smaller brush, putting it on my Cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, my brow bone, and my inner eye corners. You've got one life to live, don't let it go. Can you let go? Then I'm taking the same highlighter and I'm putting it all over my lid as my lid color. And then taking that Pixie Glow Mist and I'm going to dab this on my face to set my face, making it nice and dewy and glowy and misty, and then going with my second layer of the highlight. right on my cheekbones, and really only on my cheekbones. I don't want to go too crazy. But the highlight just sticks to the mist a little bit more and intensifies it. And I'm going in to my Pixie by Petra Brow Tamer. Mine's a little gross from all the product that dips into it, but that's okay. And now I'm curling my lashes, preparing for the NYX Double Stacked Mascara. I'm trying this out for the first time today. So you go ahead and you put the black base on first. And then I'm going to put the black base onto my lower lash line as well. And I figured I would let it dry before I put on the white fibers. So I'm going in with my NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Lace Detail. And then I went in with the fibers. I thought it was going to be a liquid fibers, but it's actually like little tiny pieces of fur. It's really weird actually. It kind of got all over the place. I definitely recommend putting the fibers on while the mascara is still wet rather than waiting for it to dry. And then you go back over it with the black to make sure that everything is black and that the fibers get coated. It's supposed to make it look like you're wearing false lashes. Alright, and this is today's finished makeup look. As you guys saw in the tutorial, I used a lot of repeat products on my eyes and my face, which is nice because it keeps the color palette all cohesive. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty nice, very natural, very glowy. Let me know what kind of video you guys want to see next. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like these, press that subscribe button right down below. Alright, thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye guys.
You've got one life to live.